Namaskar, friends. I am Deeptisharma Joshi, Director Global Healthcare, and today in my studio in California TV Live Global Healthcare Show, we are having Dr. Ashutosh Rastogi. Dr. Ashutosh Rastogi is the leading technocrat of India. He had made significant contribution in India in the area of energy, environment, and health. He is the first person to do significant contribution in the area of air pollution in Delhi, as he has introduced the concept of CNG in India. Dr. Ashutosh Rastogi has done a lot of work in diesel smoke scrubber, which has been used in the Vikrams in Lucknow, and he has got a major contribution in the health and the wellness industry. Dr. Rastogi has worked as a nutraceutical formulations for root cause reversal of lifestyle diseases like diabetes, hypertension, thyroid, obesity, blood pressure, and he was instrumental in the launch of Nutrilite in India, which is today the last food supplement of India. He has got a extreme holistic approach towards the largest food supplement brand in the country, Nutrilite, and he has pioneered in the treatment of holistic treatment of lifestyle disorders by reviving, rejuvenating, and revitalizing the human body. Dr. Rastogi has worked tirelessly over a decade, creating self-employment for hundreds and thousands of people. He has done a lot of work for sustainability in agriculture, and he benefited a million farmers across the country and provided livelihood to the rural knowledge workers. He is an accomplished speaker and has numerous CDs to his credit. He is a multifaceted personality and is acknowledged by many to a visionary. He has got 100 patents and publications presented in various Indian and international journals. He is a writer for the best-selling book that is India of Our Dreams. He had been a former group member in Planning Commission, Government of India, and he is on the board of various national and international roles. So, Dr. Rastogi, welcome in the studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. So, my first question goes to you that what is nutraceuticals and how this industry is originated?
See, what we have to start understanding is that why are lifestyle disorders taking place? Why is there a rampant increase in lifestyle disorders all across the world? So, when we start looking at the root causes, we will start to find that there are deficiencies which take place as a result of, you know, eating processed foods. So what this means is that we do not get sufficient amount of vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, and as a result of this, the reactions which take place in the cell, these reactions are not able to move forward. So this is the role of this is how nutraceuticals come into play. There's a lot of research which has gone on in the world in the area of nutraceuticals in the last 30 years. And now the mainstream medical field is beginning to recognize that yes, nutraceuticals do play a very important role. I remember 30 years back, as per the publications at that point in time, when the reaction is not able to move forward, A plus B goes to C plus D. It could be as a result of, you know, a macronutrient deficiency. It could also be a micronutrient deficiency. So in the case of diabetes, we found that if chromium and vanadium are not there in your body, are not sufficiently present in your body, the diabetic gene which is present, that gene acts up. Okay. And this led to me getting into this field, started making formulations whereby we started putting in the nutraceutical aspects of it. So we started putting chromium and vanadium. Now, India has a lot to contribute,
Yeah.
okay, to the world. And the reason why it has to contribute is because we have this massive storehouse of knowledge through the herbs which are used in Ayurveda.
Okay.
So we have to start distinguishing between Ayurveda and the herbs which are being used in Ayurveda. So I was one of the first persons in the world to start amalgamating the wisdom of the nature with the power of science. And we started making herbal nutraceuticals.
Okay.
So this is how the whole thing plays out. Now, what we also have to start understanding is that because we are living in today's world, there is so much pollution.
Mm.
And because we're eating processed food, polluted air, polluted water, these toxins start accumulating in our bodies. Now, wellness cannot start if the toxins are not removed.
Mm.
So, for example, if you were to do a weight loss program
Mhm.
and you will lose weight, but if the inherent problem of toxins is not eliminated from your cells or from your organs, your weight is going to rebound back. So there's got to be a very systematic approach that there has got to be some kind of a protocol which
Mhm.
needs to be followed.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the protocol basically is कि सबसे पहले we start removing the toxins.
Mhm.
So the detox methods. Now detox again, you know, you can have milk thistle for your liver detox,
Yeah.
but it doesn't always work, right? Or through Ayurveda, through yoga, kriyas, you can do Shank Prakshala,
Yeah. Sure.
right?
Yeah.
But then that is a long drawn out process,
Mhm.
and which is done under a supervision of a guru.
Yeah.
Now, I did a lot of work on this and started talking to a lot of Ayurvedic doctors, and we found that Trifla, Kutki, Chireta, these are certain herbs which play a major role in removing the toxins.
Okay.
So in the Western world, you call it herbal tea. In the Indian world, we call it kadha.
Yeah.
So if you were to take this,
Can you tell in detail about this Kara, how it is made? Because in COVID, lot of people in the global world understand about Indian Kara, which is available in all Indian homes. So
yeah.
please tell what is this Kara?
So basically, the thing is that what is the mode of delivery
Okay.
of the active nutrients which are present in these herbs?
Okay.
How does the body take them?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one way is that you take the leaves or
Yeah.
the root
Yeah.
and you just grind it and you
Mm.
put it into capsules or you make some golis out of it.
Okay.
So that's a very crude way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
The second way is okay, you do a chemical extraction,
Mm-hmm.
but then when you do a chemical extraction, it gets concentrated,
Mm-hmm.
but then you lose the phytonutrients also.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
So the kadha becomes a very very interesting way,
Okay.
which has been going on for thousands of years, not hundreds of years, thousands of years.
Okay.
So you have different kadhas for different mards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for example, I have a deep detox cell activator.
Okay.
So deep detox cell activator is basically a kadha.
Okay.
which you take for 100 days.
Okay.
So it has tulsi, it has triphala, it has kutki, it has chirata, it has amla.
Okay.
All these things are there.
Okay.
Now what happens is that you boil it in water
Mm-hmm.
for at least 15 minutes.
All right.
So what is happening when you're boiling it for when you're making a tea?
Yeah.
You're doing a dip tea, which is 1 or 2 minutes.
All right.
So when you're doing a 1 to 2 minute dip tea,
Yeah.
then the active constituents are not able to come out.
Okay.
However, in a kadha, you are taking a glass full
Very interesting.
and you are boiling it for 15 minutes. So the water level goes down by at least
One
one
fourth.
third, one fourth.
Okay.
And
Okay.
as a result of this, extraction of the active nutrients comes into that liquid.
This is a very important point what Dr. Rastogi has highlighted, that the making of kada should be like that. The concentration should be reduced to one third or one fourth so that all the extracts comes out of it and you get the maximum benefit of all those herb nutritional supplements and all micronutrients and trace elements even can come out.
Everything comes because you take this thing and you bring it to about a 75% level, and then you drink it.
Okay.
So we tried it. Me along with I work with a group of very knowledgeable people who are.
Okay.
So one of the things which India is offering is that we will have to start breaking the silos which are there in the medical profession.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So medical profession has a lot of silos.
Okay.
So Ayurveds will work only in their way.
Yeah.
Allopaths will work in their way.
Yeah.
Homeopaths will work in their way. And we start losing the genesis of the synergy which can take place.
So my
So
rationale is you are into holistic treatment.
I'm into holistic treatment,
Okay.
and I'm into holistic treatment. So when I say human health,
Yeah.
human health is not just physical health, which is what the Western world says.
Oh yes.
So human health comprises of physical health,
Yeah.
mental health,
Yeah.
emotional health,
Yeah.
and spiritual health.
Very nicely said.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll be amazed to know
Yeah.
that actually spiritual health controls the other three.
My next question was like that only.
Okay.
I just want to understand what is the role of science and spirituality.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
so the thing is
Yeah.
that we have to start getting into the science aspect.
Okay.
We are moving from one topic to another, but that's okay. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, when I'm talking about emotional health,
Yeah.
okay. So suppose you have had a breakup
Yeah.
and you're under a lot of stress,
Yeah.
right? You're not able to sleep properly.
Yeah.
You're not able, when you're waking up, you're still, down
Yes.
and out.
Yeah.
You are stressed.
Yeah.
So on a scientific basis, what is happening is that cortisol is coming.
Yeah.
Cortisol hormone is getting produced as a result of that stress.
Okay.
Now, a very interesting thing which I will tell you is that modern lifestyle is about multitasking.
Yeah.
Purana lifestyle was not about multitasking. Purana lifestyle was do one thing at a time. So you're a farmer, you're sitting there, aapne buai kar di, or now you are watching your crop grow up.
You're waiting for the rain.
You're waiting for the sun to shine, you're waiting for the rains to come. Okay.
You are waiting for the flowers to blossom.
Yeah, flowers to blossom. So you're doing one thing at a time.
Yeah.
The modern world today has made man into a multitasking machine.
Very nicely said. Yes. Everyone.
When you are into multitasking,
Yeah.
it creates stress.
Yeah.
This stress on a continuous basis causes chronic stress.
Definitely.
This chronic stress actually manifests itself into cellular stress.
True.
When cellular stress takes place, this is the cause of most lifestyle disorders, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
When your cells are under stress, and I've done a lot of work on cellular health,
yeah,
your cell walls become stiff.
Yeah. Okay.
Your cell walls become stiff.
Yeah.
Okay. A cell is healthy when the cell walls are flexible.
Permeable. Yes.
So when it's flexible, then permeability takes place. The
Yeah.
nutrients are able to get in,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the toxins are able to get out.
Yeah. Yeah. Very beautifully said.
Now, what has happened is because of cellular stress,
Yeah.
your cell walls have become stiff,
Okay.
permeability has gone down,
Definitely.
the nutrients are there, but they're not able to enter,
They are depleted from there.
they're depleted, more toxins are there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start having a lot of problems with your health when you're under stress.
You try and understand
But
it's only the
now,
nutritional deficiency that is the root cause of many diseases,
yeah,
what doctor is saying.
yeah. But then now, another thing what happens is that oxygen molecule is coming, hitting your cell walls, but not able to enter. So as a result of that, your mitochondria is not getting activated.
Yeah.
As a result of that, you're feeling lethargic.
Yeah.
And most importantly, your insulin, which is a bigger molecule,
Yeah.
that is not able to penetrate the cells.
Okay.
And that is insulin resistance, which is type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, very rightly
So
said.
now the question becomes the root cause of health. People are talking about physical health,
Yeah.
and giving metformin, which was basically treating the symptom of the disease.
Yeah.
But if you actually want
The reversal of diabetes.
the reversal of diabetes, not only do you have to take care of the micronutrients,
Yeah.
the 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 biological reactions which are taking place,
Yeah.
but you also will have to take care of that your cell walls become flexible. So now this is where the Indian system has to offer the world.
Yeah.
We have a lot to offer. So we are offering in bits and pieces
Yeah.
without doing the scientific rigor which is required.
Yeah.
So for example, हम बोलते हैं कपाल भाती करो. So we start doing kapal bhati thinking that when we are doing kapal bhati, the oxygen in your bloodstream goes up. You can measure it.
Yeah.
But that does not mean that oxygen in your cells is going up, because the cell it is still bouncing out.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
So what this means is what do I do to make my cell walls relaxed?
Okay.
So cellular relaxation has to come first before cellular respiration comes into play. You cannot have cellular respiration without cellular relaxation.
This is very nicely said
Okay.
and quoted. Yes.
Yeah. So now it becomes very, very interesting. How?
Yeah.
So people say meditation karo. Right? But really, is it meditation or is it something else? So now we found, as per the scientific medical records,
Yeah.
that nitric oxide molecule
Okay.
actually relaxes you. So if nitric oxide is present, that starts creating miracles in your body. Now the question becomes, how do you produce nitric oxide?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So again, when it comes to formulation,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so Viagra has nitric oxide.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
when you put under your tongue, when your heart is not
Pumping properly.
pumping properly, that also has nitric oxide. But then our yogis knew a lot.
Yeah.
So what did the yogis do? They did no. On a scientific basis,
Okay.
you have to do humming.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
So जब हम भ्रामरी करते हैं,
Bhramri Kriya. Yes.
when we do Bhramri Kriya, or when we say Om. So normally when people say Om, they will say Om, right? But no, when you're focusing on the Ma part of it,
Oh.
not Om, it is Om. When you're doing that, you start put your fingers on your skull. Just do it. So do you see a vibration?
Yes.
That vibration is causing your sinuses to
Right.
vibrate, and the sinuses produce 2,000 times more nitric oxide.
This is very beautiful and nicely said.
2,000 times more nitric oxide. So this is where a scientist is coming into play. So being a scientist, I am bringing the various aspects of different parts of health, holistic health. So now when you're having 2,000 times nitric oxide coming out, the first thing that it does is that, the COVID vaccine, one of the COVID vaccines was nitric oxide COVID vaccine. Inhale
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
तो हमारे योगी लोग तो ओम का उच्चारण करके ही सब वायरसेस को मार देते थे. तो इट इज नॉट कि महामारी सिर्फ अभी हुई है कोविड की. महामारी 5,000 साल में कई बार आई है.
डॉक्टर साहब बहुत साल यूएस में रहे और वहां पर बहुत अच्छे कार्य क्षेत्र में थे, पर इन्होंने वापस हमारे देश के प्रति वापसी करी, ये सोच के कि क्योंकि हमारे देश से ही सब चीजें निकली थी. इंडिया एक समय सोने की चिड़िया कहा जाता था, आयुर्वेदिक एंड ऑल दीज
आज भी है.
सृष्टा हमारे यहीं से डिराइव हुआ है. तो अब डॉक्टर साहब वापस आए हैं, उनका ये कहने का रीजन है कि हमारे देश में सब कुछ है, इनहेरिटेड है, और वो इस समय साइंस एज अ साइंटिस्ट, एज अ डॉक्टर एंड एज अ टेक्नोक्रेट एंड एंटरप्रेन्योर, he wants to align all the things and let you know, because I am also a medical professional, but बहुत सारी चीजें मुझे आज डॉक्टर साहब से लर्न करने को मिली, because as a scientist he has worked on all those things which are written in textbooks, whether in Nelson's, Harrison's textbooks of medicine. So मैं डॉक्टर साहब से जानना चाहूंगी.
I'll tell you something more interesting. Let me complete this on nitric oxide, because
Yeah,
I think your audience should know this.
Yes.
And I'll give you one more instance of just diabetes. How we are, हम लोग उसको कैसे 360 degrees से diabetes को कर रहे हैं, because it has become an epidemic today. So what I was saying was that when you are humming, you are creating 2,000 times more nitric oxide.
Yeah.
As a result of that, your sinuses expand, so you're able to take in more oxygen.
Yeah.
Your cell walls, your arteries dilate, so your blood pressure goes down.
Okay.
Your bronchioles open up.
Wow.
So more oxygen is absorbed. And last but not the least, your cell walls become relaxed, they become flexible, they become more permeable, and hence more oxygen is able to go in. You're able to do cellular respiration, and also insulin starts to go in, which is what we want.
And our mitochondria powerhouse of the cells becomes more
active,
yes, and recharged.
Yes. So your vitality goes up.
Vitality goes
so up. Your vitality goes up. So if you're feeling low and out, energy नहीं है, आप म का उच्चारण करिए. मैं ओम नहीं कह रहा हूं, मैं म का उच्चारण करिए. No.
You have to thrust on ma.
You did it wrong. You said
oh.
No.
आप करके दिखाइए.
You have to. O has to be small. So it's om, and it's deep. It's coming from here. Om.
This is exercise.
So that is the exercise. Now I'll tell you one more interesting thing. The second heart, pumping, is behind your hamstring. It's called the soleus muscle. Okay. How I'm bringing science in. Okay. So Professor Hamilton, from University of Houston, in August of 2022, in the iScience magazine, came up with an article, which was considered to be the biggest article in the area of wellness. And he said that if you activate the soleus muscle, तो अगर आप अपने पैर को ऐसे ऐसे करेंगे, it will reduce. The soleus muscle is the only muscle in your body which actually takes oxygen directly from the bloodstream. All other muscles, there are 400 muscles in your body. All of the other muscles take it from what is stored in your muscles.
All right.
So soleus muscle is the only muscle which is taking oxygen from your bloodstream. That means you have an unlimited supply of oxygen. You cannot get tired. And in the research paper, it said that it reduces the blood sugar level by 50%.
Okay.
50%.
Okay.
The VLDL level by 50%.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your fat level goes down.
Okay.
You have massive weight loss.
Right.
Now start thinking, guys. वो कौन सी प्रोफेशन है जहां पे सोलियस मसल एक्टिवेट होती है? हमारे पैर ऐसे ऐसे चल रहे हैं हर समय, हमारे पंजे चल रहे हैं ऐसे ऐसे. ओके, तो याद करिए कौन सी वो प्रोफेशन है जो सिलाई की मशीन होती है,
yes.
जो पैरों से चलती है
जी,
जो टेलर मास्टर ऐसे ऐसे करता रहता है,
वो ऐसा एक्टिवेट होती है.
1000 टेलर मास्टर्स को देखा गया.
जी.
None of them had diabetes.
This is a very nice exercise to remove diabetes. बहुत ही बड़ा एक रामबाण उपचार आज डॉक्टर रस्तोगी ने हमें बताया. These are the small things that really makes a difference. डॉक्टर साहब, हमने सुना है कि आप म्यूजिक लवर है, आपको बहुत पैशन है म्यूजिक का, क्योंकि जितने भी आर्टिस्टिक लोग होते हैं, साइंटिस्ट लोग होते हैं, बिकॉज आपने डॉक्टरेट तो करी है, बट साथ में यू आर इन टेक्नोक्रेट ऑल्सो. सो एक छोटा सा गाना अपने मोटिवेशन का आप हमारे व्यूअर्स को समझाइए, क्योंकि आपने ही कहा है कि म्यूजिक भी एक थेरेपी है.
म्यूजिक भी थेरेपी, बिल्कुल. एक गजल में एक दो शेर सुनाता हूँ आपको.
जी, इरशाद.
रौनके मैं कदा यूं ही बढ़ती रहे, रौनके मैं कदा यूं ही बढ़ती रहे, एक गिरता रहे एक संभलता रहे, सिर्फ शबनम ही शाम गुलिस्तान ही, शोला गुल कभी दौर चलता रहे, अश्क भी चश्मे पूर्णम से बहते रहे, और दिल से धुआं भी निकलता रहे. थैंक यू.
डॉक्टर साहब, एट लास्ट मेरा लास्ट क्वेश्चन. आज मुझे क्वेश्चन बोलने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, क्योंकि आपके नॉलेज में से ही क्वेश्चन अपने आप निकलते जा रहे थे और कॉन्वर्सेशन आगे बढ़ती जा रही थी. बट डेफिनेटली मैं एक आपसे कुछ ऐसा मैसेज चाहूंगी जो आप हमारे ग्लोबल वर्ल्ड को दे सकते हैं कि हमें अपने लाइफस्टाइल चेंजेस क्या करने चाहिए, हमें वेलनेस के लिए क्या करना चाहिए, और हमें अपनी दिनचर्या को किस तरह से बेटर बनाना चाहिए.
देखिए, ऐसा है कि सबको सब कुछ पता है, पर हम जान के भी अनजान हैं.
जी.
और इसीलिए लाइफस्टाइल डिसऑर्डर सबके साथ होते हैं.
जी.
अगर हम साइंटिफिक बेसिस से देखें तो सबसे पहली चीज जो हमें देखनी है, क्या हम साल में एक बार अपने को डिटॉक्सिफाई करते हैं या नहीं. जो भी आपको मेथड अच्छा लगता है उसको अपनाइए, पर करिए जरूर. दूसरी चीज, पूरी जो हेल्थ है वो बेस्ड है ऑन योर लाइफ फोर्स. है ना. जब हमारा लाइफ फोर्स हाई होता है तो वी आर इन गुड हेल्थ. एक बच्चा पैदा होता है, उसका लाइफ फोर्स हाई है, इज इन गुड हेल्थ. जैसे हम एज होते हैं, हमारा लाइफ फोर्स कमजोर होता है, वी आर इन बैड हेल्थ. और एक दिन हम हैं और हमारा लाइफ फोर्स चला गया तो हम वी आर डेड. So we have to start thinking always in terms of life force. Life force manifestation actually takes place at the level of your cellular charge, which is the quantifiable, measurable, thing. सेलुलर चार्ज, जब एक बच्चा पैदा होता है तो उसका सेल चार्ज होता है 100 मिलीवोल्ट्स.
ओके.
और जैसे ही वो करीब 30 साल का होता है आदमी, तो उसका सेल चार्ज कम हो जाता है, 70 पे आ जाता है.
जी.
और वो धीमे धीमे गिरता चला जाता है.
जी.
दूसरी चीज ये है कि हमें सोचना पड़ेगा कि हम इस सेल चार्ज को कैसे बढ़ा सकते हैं. अगर बॉडी हमारी एसिडिक हो जाती है,
जी.
जैसे हम गेहूं खाते हैं तो बॉडी एसिडिक हो गई.
जी.
ओके. दूध इज लैक्टिक एसिड, एसिड है, तो वो एसिडिटी हो जाती है. सो एसिड directly reduces cell charge.
Okay.
If your cell charge is between 20 to 30 millivolts, you develop cancer.
Okay.
Okay, you develop cancer. Now we know the world over there's rampant increase of cancer, and rampant increase of cancer is basically because of your your pH level,
Okay.
okay, becoming acidic.
Yeah.
So you have to ensure that your body becomes alkaline.
Oh, sure.
So if there is one thing which I would like to tell everybody is
Yes.
that every day
Yeah.
take an alkalizer.
Okay.
Every morning drink some alkaline water. It's
Okay.
very easy to make alkaline water.
Okay.
Take a jug of water. आप उसमें slices of cucumber डाल दीजिए,
जी.
slices of citrus डाल दीजिए,
All right.
slices of अदरक डाल दीजिए, कोई भी हरी चीज डाल दीजिए उसके अंदर.
Okay.
Leave it for 45 1 hour and drink that whole 1 liter. That becomes alkaline.
It is
water.
a detox water.
It's also detox water. It's also called alkaline water.
Okay.
And along with that, at least once a day,
Yeah.
you should be taking a neutralizer. So this way, at least your body will be alkaline and not acidic. So your cell charge will be high. And if your cell charge is high, you will be healthy. Thank you so much.
जाते जाते डॉक्टर साहब 10-2 मिनट का कुछ गुनगुना दीजिए और फिर हम इस शो को एंड करते हैं.
अब एक और गाना आपको चाहिए.
बहुत अच्छा लगा, इसलिए हम चाहते हैं हमारे श्रोता भी इसका आनंद ले. जी.
मुझे तुम नजर से गिरा तो रहे हो, मुझे तुम कभी भी भुला न सकोगे, न जाने मुझे क्यों यकीन हो चला है, मेरे प्यार को तुम भुला न सकोगे, मुझे तुम नजर से. शुक्रिया.
धन्यवाद. थैंक यू सो मच.